Hello everyone, this is Keith George. I am the Educational Technology Specialist for the Alabama Math, Science, and Technology Initiative, or AMSTI. And I wanted to go through a quick screencast to show our users how to utilize the Participate Learning chat feature to help you join the AMSTI Works chat, which we will have our inaugural chat tonight as we are recording this on Monday, February 27th. So this is the Participate Learning website, and it's just at www.participate.com. And this, of course, is a wonderful website where you can search for various resources. You can search for fractions, and you can get tons of collections of resources and individual resources. But today, we're going to focus on one feature of Participate Learning, which is their chat feature. And you can see you can get to it here in the center here of the home page. Also, if you're on any of the individual pages, there's always a link down here at the bottom. So let's go into the chat feature. And what will happen first is you will go to, if you're not logged in, you will go to a calendar that has all of the many chats that are available. Now, all of these are education-related chats, so you kind of can use this as a way to find things that are happening today. You scroll down to the alphabetical list, you can see all the many chats, and as you hover over them, you see a brief description for most of them so that you can get an idea what you're looking at. But at the top, you'll see any that are currently live, and then the schedule for today. And as you can see, at 7 p.m. tonight, AMSTI Works. And there's the AMSTI Works chat. So when you want to get ready to join the chat, just click on AMSTI Works. And this is the AMSTI Works chat homepage. You see how many monthly participants we have, the retweets, monthly messages. You'll see the schedule. Since this is our first chat, you don't see any past chats, but after tonight you will. And you can go in and say, join the AMSTI Works chat now. Now, this is where it will connect to your Twitter account. And I already have a Participate login. So I'm going to select that option. And I'm going to log myself in. Now, because I already have an account and I have already joined a chat before, it has all of my credentials. But one thing that you will do is it will ask you to connect your Twitter account to your Participate account. And there's no concerns about that because it's just using the Twitter API, but it allows you to use this chat feature that I'm showing you right now. So once you get into the chat and you've got yourself logged in, this is the actual live chat feature. Up here you can see the moderators. You can see all the participants. These are people that have tweeted using the AMSTI Works hashtag. And then these are the resources that have been tweeted out. And I'm going to talk more about that in just a minute because that's an incredibly helpful tool. Over here, we have the Create Transcript, Create Collection, Scheduled Tweets. That's more for moderators. And then Show Notifications. So let me kind of give you an idea of what we've got here. Here in the center is the actual live Twitter feed coming straight from Twitter. So as you can see, anytime the AMSTI Works hashtag is used, it's going to show up in the feed here. And these are a couple of tweets I did this morning reminding everybody about the chat. Down here at the bottom is a message box where you can actually go ahead and be typing your message. So we could do something like, so pumped to have the first Twitter chat tonight. Now notice that I have not entered the hashtag, which is the most important thing of participating in a Twitter chat, is to make sure you include the hashtag. But if you just use the regular Twitter app, you have to remember to do that. That's one of the just top features of the Participate chat, because over here you see that it's actually going to add the hashtag format automatically. So when I click submit, it's going to make sure that my account has been connected to Twitter. And when I do submit, there is my tweet, hashtag added automatically. Now, of course, once you see these in the feed, I can like that tweet, I can retweet it, I can reply to it just like any other tweet. If I needed to add a picture, I can use the camera icon right here. So that's great. And the benefit of using Participate Chats is all you are seeing on your screen right now are things related to the chat. You're not seeing all of your other Twitter followers. You're not seeing all of the other traffic on your Twitter feed. So you're able to focus on just the Twitter chat. That's what makes this so nice. However, if you don't want to completely lose touch, you can come up here and say show notifications, and this sidebar will appear. And right now I don't have any, but what this is going to show is if anybody @replies me, if anybody mentions me, if anybody likes one of mine, and so here are some that are finally coming up from yesterday. If they mention me, whether it's about this chat or not, it will show up here. Okay, so you can hide that and show that depending on what you want. Now, once the chat is over, there are some incredible things that you can do. As the chat is going on, if somebody posts a link in a regular Twitter chat, you're scrambling to try to click on it and see if it's any good. You're trying to bookmark it, trying to write down the URL, all of those things. With Participate, you do not have to worry about that, because if anybody posts a link as a message, it will actually automatically pull it over into this resources area, and you will be able to see it. So there's a movie clip that somebody did. Here's an Instagram picture that had a link in it. Here's a link that you can just see. Here's building conceptual understandings. Anything that is a resource link will automatically get pulled in here. So you don't have to try to click on it to see if it's any good. You don't have to write down the URL, because it's automatically going to show up over here in the resource list. And then when you're done, at the end of the chat, we actually will automatically create one. But if you want to create your own, you can go to Create Collection, select the date, select the start time. Now I'm purposely going to use yesterday, just so that there's some content here. So you can say the start time is 7 p.m. and the chat's going to last about an hour. So we'll say 2 hours just to make sure we get everything. And when I do submit, it's automatically going to create a collection, and it will pull that up for me on my screen. Takes just a second to do that, but it's going to automatically gather up all of the resources that were tagged with the MStyWorks hashtag during that time frame that I did. Now, because yesterday was a Sunday evening and I only did it for 2 hours, there are none. But notice that it automatically created it for you. It's automatically going into your Participate Learning dashboard. So if I go back and we can actually do, let's create a collection, and let's do for a longer time frame on a different day. Let's go just last Tuesday, and we'll go for basically 8 hours, the work day. So just as an example, when we create the collection this time, hopefully we'll have some resources that were posted during that to show you. And again, it takes just a second for it to create the collection for you. When you do a longer time frame, it takes just a little bit longer because it's searching through everything. There it is finally. And you can see that now it automatically added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources. And once it's in here, we could go in and we could change the description so that it is something more common to us. We can change the title so that we could add the date of when we added this. And we can do everything else that you can do with a collection. You could add additional resources to it. You could upload more files. You could start a discussion around it with your collaborators. And most, probably the coolest thing is you can share it by sending this collection by email, copying the link, or embedding it into a website. So let's go back to the chat. And the next feature is that you can actually create a transcript. So the Create collection pulls those resources together, but a lot of the great benefits of a Twitter chat is the conversation. So if you happen to miss the Twitter chat, which we hope that you'll participate live, but if you happen to miss it, or you come in a little bit late, or the conversation is just so great and you don't want to forget anything, at the end of the chat, you can go to Create Transcript. Again, choose the date, choose the start time, choose how long you want it to grab. We'll say 2 hours, but again, just for a demonstration, I'm going to change this to a different day so that it'll be some content. But when you submit it, it will create the transcript. And again, it will automatically display it for you. It will take just a minute to gather all of that information up, and it will provide you with an actual transcript. So this is, again, we chose a pretty short period of time in the evening, but this is all of the messages that were tweeted that include the AmSciWorks hashtag during that 2-hour period last Tuesday night. Now notice there's only a handful of them here because that wasn't during one of the actual scheduled chats. When it's during the scheduled chats, you of course will have dozens and dozens of messages. Now again, this transcript is automatically pulled into your Participate Learning dashboard, but you can also share it out. You could email a copy to yourself. You could copy the link. You can embed it in a website, whatever you'd like to do. So the Participate Learning chat feature is extremely helpful for participating in a Twitter chat. It makes it so much easier to follow because when you're in the main chat window, you're just looking at the messages that are tagged with the hashtag. So you're only seeing what you're paying attention to right then. You can add your messages. The hashtag will be added for you automatically, so you'll never forget. And it is so easy to follow when you use Participate Chats. I hope that you have enjoyed this little tutorial, and we hope to see you on AmSciWorks Chat beginning this Monday night, February 27th, for our first at 7 o'clock Central Time. And then monthly after that, just check the Participate Chat schedule for the date, and we hope to see you there. Thank you.